getting at the top level for a while. First kind of crept onto our screens back in the academy days. That was over 4 years ago now. Vexite falling first as Astralis go looking for this control over towards B. Staehr with the aim lock, interesting. But Inns will get rid of him. Dual Berettas open up. Here's the backstab from Yabi. It's a little bit awkward, but he will get away with it. Regali still playing from back bomb. Knows Yabi's behind this smoke somewhere. Chance spam won't come through.
Naughty.
Yabi's actually played right through into Ivy. Bomb plant over at B in the meantime. They're still trying to flush out Yabi, but he's done a great job of wasting time here. And in the end, they'll up and leave him. So you can play into this a little bit later. FlyQuest this whole time, they know there's a man in behind them. They're trying to battle forward. Yabi now arriving on this backstab, but the bomb's not for him. And both players hold on. So FlyQuest will emerge from that pistol round with their heads held high.
Very well handled for FlyQuest. I feel like Astralis got the drop on them there. They actually got Yabi out main, unsuspected, towards Sandwich. And they said, if you want it, Astralis, come get it. 30 seconds, not a kill has transpired. Astralis have to hit this site.
Oh, and there's that opener. Bit of an overstep from In, sees him thrown into the crosshair of Staehr. And that will trigger the Astralis squad to get a move on. They got that opening they were waiting for. Regali with the reply. Liaz has been spotted. There's the device AWP on the long line. And as Regali's forced off, they're going to lend a bit more time to Dexter. He's having a great game. Let's see what the captain can get away with here. Regali finds another. Bomb plant denied. And there isn't time. FlyQuest, faith in their captain. They lend him time on that wraparound.
Until the last second. Again, it pays off. In's waiting for them to come his way. Staehr goes for an aggressive move all the way to 6. He's going to get cut down, putting Astralis. Again, a man down, blocked once more. What an angle for Inz. Did he just shoot him through that little gap? Surely not. It was dead at back of main, so I think he just peeked over the top of red.
That sucks for Device. Yeah. Regali just shoot. Why not?
Do it.
Why not?
Do it.
Why not?
Boom.
Oh, what? Device is the one to win that.
How?
Okay, it's a little bit weird now. Will it be wonderful for Astralis?
What?
Oh my God.
No.
Stown. Stray bullet catches a man in the sight, and suddenly Astralis are right back in this round.
3v5.
Gonna take the timing? Oh, chance would be a fine thing, and right now it's all been coming up in favor of Astralis. It looked like for a moment their streak of luck was going to continue, but Stown finally bested. Device is not being given any more fights here. They've been waiting for Yabi to group up and join him. Now there's reinforcements over at Ivy's side, and so Dexter looking to make quick work of this on the close. It's just Yabi left to beat. Does pick up that kill to the captain, but time is becoming an issue again for Astralis. 20 seconds left. And that clock is very present in the mind of Yabi. He's got time to clear angles for now, but it's quickly turning against him. Is he going to try and duck through Z?
Yeah.
Look for the B plant. Nice it looks like FlyQuest are trying to get ahead of this. They're already pulling Inns over to the B site. It's a race against time. Plant in for Yabi. Inns only just arriving. Won't get there to stop the bomb, but he's not ready for this fast backstab. Good awareness from FlyQuest as to what Yabi could look to do in that 1v2.
Okay, Inns made that one overstep in the previous round that didn't even cost them, but that round is a marvelous move.
You know, haven't really seen like the deep insta main smoke lobbed in with a focus of taking that. It's very reactive, but I like it. As you touched on, they're not giving these openers to Astralis. It's going to fall to Astralis to be the ones to make that first move. And so this is them realizing that now as they run this A site down. It's far more pacey. Regali low. Back in Z, and with Liaz spotted back 6, they know where this AK lies. They know where this man is. He's going to struggle to play into this.
It's a nice pace change for Astralis. They've typically just had one player.
Dexter has had their number on these flanks. Like, look, the bomb's only just going down. This was a fast round out of Astralis. They insta-rushed A, and Dexter is already in on this backstab, but that's so ugly. Perfect positioning, perfect timing from Dexter. But just a whiff in the execution. That could have been the round right there.
Hit some wallbangs through the corner of the train there or something. The shots were on, but he only did 50 damage. Astralis have tried to do that before with one player, like getting Staehr out aggressive or him playing close, eating the nades. And this time they decide, hey, let's use the whole team. One guy lobbing flashes, got 2 smokes in, Sandwich and Icon, and then they just swing for it. So up in the face of FlyQuest.
I think, you know, the round playing out like that is now interesting because I feel like we're going to have to get a slightly different look at a FlyQuest, right? It's like...
Well, that's actually the first time someone played in front of the red train, and we saw just what that flashbang did to him. I think it was Vexite.
Huge tier 1, you know, gargantuan organizations, but it's the chance to advertise yourself. I think FlyQuest is the best squad he's had yet in terms of getting to play at the top level of Counter-Strike. So this is the one he's really got to seize the opportunity for. Fast play over towards A, and Regali's AWP will strike. Staehr knocked out of the round as Regali tips the scales in FlyQuest's favor.
Oh, this is a big flame for Dexter again. How's he gotten here? Once more, he is walking behind Astralis. They are dead men walking. Oh my god, again, and nearly another whiff for Dexter, but he's here to finish the job this time. 6-1 as they just clamp it down over Astralis. Fingers caught in the vice.
Uplifts everyone else, and so the fact that he started 11-3, has nearly 200 ADR, it's certainly a good sign for FlyQuest here on Train.
We saw it in that MIBR game at Bounty, right? Like Dexter was calling rings around MIBR, was playing very aggressive, he was pushing his own smokes, he was on T-side nuke, and he was just running everywhere around the map, getting positions in secret alone, telling his team to group ramp. He was at the forefront of A main splits. He was just everywhere.
Oh, look at this move, right? The quick play.
Boost.
Clear out pop into the boost. Get away with all the kills. It's murder. Cadian tries his hand at the trade, but Inns is still going to escape. It's nice room taken over towards B. They've at least reclaimed this part of the map, but there's no accounting for that. Regali, smoke shot, says good night to Cadian.
It's just such a panic for Astralis. His team always looks flustered. And back of the head, 7-1 lead. This is unbelievable. FlyQuest, it's not even competitive. Let's see. Put it to the test. Not flashed.
Oh, it's been mollied. It's been
nice
mollied. Dexter's thinking, what the hell? They molly this?
That's a crazy molly. I don't know how they hit that.
Dexter dead. Dealt with by the AK. Ready for him up above.
Alrighty. We're on now. You need this round, Astralis. They've only got one gun, though. This used to be one of the hardest sites to hold in a post plant. Used to call it the easiest retake in Counter-Strike. Does that still hold true? 4v5 for FlyQuest.
I have a lot of util. Liaz's going to start just dumping that in now. Inns has opened this retake, but a lot of time ticked off the bomb already. Molly's trapping these players in at the site, but it hasn't spread deep enough to flush out Device. Ugly on the first spray. They know where he is now. The element of surprise gone with Device driving in the chaos. Staehr there to back him up. Is there time for this, Regali? It's going to be real close, but Astralis, Faith and Device thriving at the back of the site, and a molly that fell just too short. They could have played for a buy in the next, but they bought the heat here and now. That AWP could come as a nasty surprise. Remember, it still hasn't fired a bullet yet. They've only seen an SMG purchased up. That might give Astralis a bit of a false sense of security here.
It's not ideal for Astralis. And Dexter, again, disrespect. He doesn't respect Astralis' default.
He has found the gap.
In a 5v4, him and Inns have pushed up a B. They are flanking Pop Dog. It's being held.
Flash in, but it's not going to blind Vexite. He goes unchecked.
Oh, that's dirt.
Mid-ending, and now Regali's AWP. They learn about it the hard way. Here's the backstab, by the way. That's been coming through the whole time. Dexter's arriving. Yabby doesn't know it, but he's living on borrowed time. Wait, Regali. It's like they didn't tell him. Still, it's well contained.
They were holding the pop. I think it was the Staehr.
But not like the good Copenhagen Flames, the weird one.
Sure. Oh, God.
Liaz. These Tech 9s, we've seen these rounds get out of hand before.
I like this.
Only the one and done. Regali makes that look easy. Staehr dead trying to cross, and now Device spotted. Good dink, but he can't finish the job.
Stuck in main. No bomb, no guns. Vexite and pop.
FlyQuest have just been so active on this CT side. You never know where they are. This round they've got pop, they've got B upper, they've full controlled Ivy, they've got the bomb over there. Players still playing layers around it. You got Dexter and Regali ready to peek off of one another. I mean, Dexter is kind of locked into this fight right now, but even if he dies, they're going to come swinging out of pop. Yabby does complicate matters somewhat with that double dig. Hold on a second. Yabby has suddenly brought Astralis back into this round.
Time.
They've only got 30 seconds left to play with.
Look at the flank.
FlyQuest get moving again, and that movement around this map has been their friend, but it's a low HP Dexter entrusted to make those moves. Regali with a missed shot. Bomb will get retrieved, but they've got to cross past this AWP again, and second time's the charm for Regali. Fake tap, Yabi's made noise, Regali just toying with him. And these mind games continue. Yabi does not know where Dexter's gotten to. The pop master, Yabi, fake on the bomb, but now he needs the kill. And once again, Regali runs away. Outpositions Yabi and denies that clutch. Like for FlyQuest, they're clearly operating on a very high level. Astralis here, they're trying, as you say, to inject that chaotic element, but you know, it's chaos meeting order, and order is prevailing in this situation. My God, from bad to worse, Liaz double kill on the smoke spam. And so Astralis, they were hoping for 3 rounds on this T side, but 2 might be all they get.
Okay, maybe a saving grace. Down gets out with a good flash and finds ins, but behind this smoke, on the edge, living between life and death, it's Dexter. It's been a nightmare, been a nuisance in this site. Astralis, slow it down, go cold. Get some mutil here, Molly and Pop, but Dexter's still in front of it. They're not ready for this, are they? He catches 2, and there's still a low down to finish off. Dexter up for the job. 1v3 for Staehr. And he just does not have the health or the facilities for this one boss man. It is FlyQuest surely running over with a 10-2 half, exactly what was done to them by 3D Max in their debut in Katowice. And Staehr is in the tumble dryer, just getting thrown around, doesn't know where to look, where to go. Back to spawn will be the answer. 10-2 half, FlyQuest playing their best. A lot going on here.
Yeah, FlyQuest not going to keep this pistol round. Nice and simple. Throw some util over towards A. Vexite's got a lot of space. And this is interesting.
Looks perfect.
Yeah, the way they're playing with it. I don't know if this is on the fly. That was kind of a golden opportunity for Vexite. Luckily enough, Regali here to trade. Dexter makes it all the way in a Z. Yabi was there on rotate. Staehr thanks his lucky stars that Yabi was here to lend a helping hand. Cadian also might be rewarded in this forward position.
Wow,
that's a little bit weird from Inns. Wild shot.
Yeah.
And that has complicated matters now. All the info at B's been cut off for Astralis. Now, how about this one player flung further afield in Ivy, and Device deals with him?
That's the go right there.
But they don't know where these other 2 are. And look how the defense has kind of been split up, shuffling around. They're all grouping over towards Z. We'll have quick rotates either which way, but that's awkward. Takes Yabi to seal the deal on the trade. Liaz left in this all alone. Oh, that's lovely. Goodbye, Yabi. But in comes Device. Huge pistol round from Device to get Astralis' CT side going.
Very confusing pistol for all parties. It's Astralis who double push Pop to flank themselves back into that A site. FlyQuest with a... They can now look to build into this game. We got a couple of bits of util on this B bomb site as FlyQuest come charging on pistols.
That's already a double pop backstab, and even though it's being held, it's all kept clean. Yabi with a lovely sequence over towards Inner.
Count this one as done.
For FlyQuest, there's no time like the present to find your round, right? Because once those orbs start making appearances, once Device is donning that, this becomes a very different game. While Astralis are running a bonus round, that's where you've got to find your success. And it's not started strong. Pushing through Pop, sees Vexite dead early. They're ready for the Yabi swing.
Sick shot.
And they know about the Pop player. That nade is only giving up the game even further. They know that Staehr is still in this position.
Trying to stall out their B hit. Didn't want them to just run through down ramp and go B into an empty site. Astralis still gamble on outside right now, but surely someone wants to consider repositioning. Staehr flashing Device for Ivy info. That's clear. And now we might see that rotation to B because the map is quiet. It's a late main Pop. Cadian. That's a team flash, I think. Did they throw one as well? He was full gone. I'm not sure. Astralis did just throw something in main. I think it was a flash, so it's got a little bit of skew-if here, you could say. And FlyQuest hold off in a 4v3. They wait for Dexter to join them. This is a nice move for Astralis, but with 3 players here and a 4th in tow, this could get bloody.
Oh, no one's looking. They've all taken their eyes off Pop. Staehr, golden opportunity. Needs help from Staehr. They go in, they get fed to this. Staehr still fighting.
Stalling.
Eyes on, trying to buy time for Device. Low on health. Staehr finally brought down, and it's Device. I mean, this has been a good position historically, the Device.
Sure.
But a 1v3, it's not the smallest of asks from Astralis. Ooh. Still, Device might be the man to answer the call. Gets this down to the 1v1. Device. Is he at home on train, or is it the train home? Angle held, and Device makes it look easy. 1v3 from the start of Astralis. Cadian's on his feet, and he is screaming the place down.
Did FlyQuest get worried? Not yet. But you did mention, Harry, those orbs, however many Astralis want to pull in, are inevitable.
Yeah, there's the other thing that's scary, right?
You got like 6 Orpers on this team.
Ooh, drive-by from Vexite. Device dead first. Oh dear, fire is hot, and the molly, well, not extinguished as Cadian smoke sailed straight through it.
It's crazy.
Nothing's going right for him. It's like every weird little tangent that could happen is happening to Cadian.
I actually like Cadian screaming because it's classic. Like, what? The bot fragger is shouting at me now. The bot fragger is typing. Yeah, you're doing nothing.
If you lose the next round, that only fires, you know, that like fires up FlyQuest. They go,
we don't have Ali. Who's going to scream for FlyQuest?
They say, no one will. No one will. It's their new thing.
Okay.
Quiet. Regali will do a little celebration.
Woo.
But that's really it. And they're thinking, lol, this guy just yelled at us, and then we wrecked them on the force buy.
Yeah, it's better in the team speak, you know. It's not better for the cameras, but internally, you're feeling good. Cadian can still stop this lurk. FlyQuest are waiting for this lurk before they make a move out of hell, and Inns. Oh, he's not ready for that position. Surely, Cadian recovers a spray. 2v3, Staehr caught in transition between positions, and he is overwhelmed, leaving Cadian in this unclutchable round. But we've said that oh so many times, and we might say it again. This is a full wrap for Cadian with no kit. I don't think this is happening.
I think that's a safe bet. I mean, Astralis have been sitting on no util for a long while now in this round. They're down to just 1 flashbang on Device, and so the fact it's still 5v5, but you have nothing to take the pace out of this might be making you a little nervous. It's forced them to play more active here in the site, trying to get these early spots, but they lose that first man. Ouch. Now the second falls like dominoes for Astralis. They start to fall down in the round, and now Cadian and Device are left as these A-site defenders. Even though the orbs found one, and there's this fast pop flank, they both get shut down. And so it's only Device 1v4. Had a 1v3 already, but asking for the ace clutch from the orb with a lost A-site. It's wishful thinking.
They're coming for the kill, man. They don't want him to save this orb. They know it's Ivy. They know it's trapped. So big brain Dexter flank has locked him in position, and Device, unless he hits a crazy shot up close here, I think he's dead. Ooh, here he comes, and there he goes. A cool detail there that FlyQuest, the way they take Pop Dog is they actually smoke inside of Pop Dog, out front of it.
Yeah, what's been so striking for me is just how fluid and on the same page they've looked. Like, it's not easy to make this many moves all across the map and have them synergize perfectly. But that's what's been happening for FlyQuest. Train looking to go their way, a map that Astralis have been wanting to play for a while, and you're left wondering why at the end of this one. FlyQuest come through, guns blazing, and in this final 4v2, look to continue right where they left off. Back to domination, out in the yard. Device hoping to find a way back in, but it's going to be another clutch required. And FlyQuest, as they've done all game long, are not jumping the gun here. 4v1, they're still holding their ground. They're waiting to see if anything's offered up from Device. There's plenty of time left to play with. And so this is a convincing look from FlyQuest to open up this elimination series. And on Astralis' pick, no less. It does not get better than this for FlyQuest. Device just has to come to terms with it. This one is done. A runaway train as FlyQuest lock this one in dominantly. Astralis going to have to come in hitting harder, hitting faster on FlyQuest's map pick.
FlyQuest bring the pace to this pistol. They send it up heaven with a missed red smoke worth noting. Maybe it got blocked. No, KD in full health hits a shot through it. Bit of a disaster for FlyQuest. And oh no, if they go back, it's going to get worse. Double cave, double pistols. That's 4 pistols for the quick maths there. Regali is done for, you would presume. He's got a Molotov. He's seen one. With one comes another. Regali can't finish it, but Liaz set it up for the trade, and In's got a kill with this rotation as well as Astralis run down the site player. It's only Liaz. In's a long way away. Liaz can't just die. If he just dies instantly, this is a done round, and that might be it. They get on the site, they get on the defuse. Inns has got to do this manually. They're already sticking 10 seconds, half gone.
Oh, that's wild. Inns still a chance in this, but they're sticking it. They commit to that defuse. Inns never repeats after that first shot. He was hoping he'd spook them off the bomb.
Yeah. No pop. After the plant, we got Galils, but it's into Device. You really want to hit this guy's sight. Vexite, back turn, looking for donuts. And Astralis take a bite out of this force buy.
Oh, you actually nailed it.
He said they're bad, apparently.
He said they're bad? They failed 2 smokes. You actually nailed it.
Dude, I'm...
Bro, he speaks Danish. My brother out here speaking Danish. Well, 1v5 for Regali in the meantime.
No.
That's not going to happen. Flirt with this mid control a little bit early on. They want to try and take this lane position. Cave smoke in, so mid split very much on the cards for FlyQuest. Cadian waiting on the other side of this red smoke with a well-timed nade. That's some damage done, and here's the aggression on the extremities. Propelled the first did Dexter, but he wasn't ready for Staehr as that second man in. On the other side of the map, Device goes uncontested. And so he will get this control. Liaz might die falling back from middle. Back turn. Oh my god.
See ya.
Device, this is a double. Maybe even more than that. No, he doesn't commit to the second. A little bit labored onto Liaz, and so just gets out with the man advantage for Astralis. More aggression over towards the B ramp. Don't line up for Regali. They will pick up that kill. And so the advantage getting extended now with these pushes on both sides of the map.
But as I said, that Device goes for a clear. He sees nothing. That's actually really awkward timing for Device. He's just checked this as Inns comes out. He's going to get a plant here, maybe. Device moving back for more. Flash into spawn. It's perfect. It could not be better.
Inns didn't even have to be quick at killing Device there. He really took his time with the shot, full blind. Flash that wrecks him, and so FlyQuest trying to battle back in a 2v4. Grouping in spawn or Astralis, they're giving some time up here. A nade for Yabi, that's all the util they have. And so no way to block off this angle, they're going to need the kills.
No way.
FlyQuest aren't feeling pressure yet. Off the bomb, they got the spot. They know that both players are back here in Donut. It's big info as they try to chase this down. Line up, but that bomb is covered. Yabi soaks up the shots and provides the covering fire. He's got Staehr's back. Mid-walk. Yabi sees this. And now he hears them coming his way as well. Doesn't have any util to stop this, just a nade, so plays trigger discipline, but gonna regret not taking the freebie. 1-2 from it, gets out with nothing done. FlyQuest are trading their way back into this round. Swing out from spawn, it's Device and Staehr, looking to return Astralis to their winning ways. Only Regali left standing, and a 1v2 rolled out ahead of him that Device will not give you room in.
Yabi flashing Heaven Swing. This is nice, but everyone's in elbow right now. They're not getting any spot as they come through the smoke. Oh, explosion with a great flashbang, but blinded Yabi gets a lot of damage. Liaz does one more, gets a double kill before all is said and done. FlyQuest wasted in middle. Oh my god, how's he hit that? Staehr with a wide swing. Online, Regali has no chance, but here on LAN, a well-placed shot goes a long way, and that smoke, it's not going to be enough to get the bomb. He's just made a wall in middle. It's kind of done them no favors. He's got a third smoke. Can put it on the donut. Now we're talking. Now that bomb's up for grabs. Now the round's on.
Kadian might be about to ruin everything, though. Good timing on this backstab. That's a left on a Regali again. He's been left in this position a handful of times now, hasn't he?
Calls the bluff. Device beckoning him in with pistol shots. And this is why. 6-0 for Astralis, back to winning ways.
FlyQuest need to break through. I mean, this is feeling like you're up against a whole different team at this point. Astralis not messing around when it comes to the Realm of Ancient, a map that they've struggled on. As they look to make amends for the slow start in this series, FlyQuest still yet to leave an impression in this game. Devices orb omnipresent, feels like they're constantly running into this. Nice flick for Inns, but there's another man here. He will be ready for Kadian up close, and so finally something goes the way of FlyQuest. Inns has given them a route into this round after all. Device, as has often been the case, good position on this AWP, but that flash is brutal. And that's allowed the bomb to make it in. There's still this mid lurk on the cards as well. That's going to come into play a little bit later. Vexite floating around here in middle, right as Staehr's looking to move through. And it seems like Astralis have slowed this retake down for a second. They're lending a little bit of time to this backstab, and Vexite just moves out of position. So now mid is taken. FlyQuest are feeling very claustrophobic. They are pinned into this bomb site. Inns did a lot of work to open this up, but it might all be for naught. As once again, Regali's left up in the clutch. First shot lands, he's going to go hunting. Goes looking for the fight spawn side. Regali has had many chances at clutches, and it's another one that slips on by. Close, but not enough from Regali. The scoreline kept flawless for Astralis.
And Device has had a lot of impact already in the CT side as FlyQuest try and change the game completely into a B-rush. There's 3 CTs here. They get run down. There's only one man. Staehr cannot survive. Fourth rotate in instantly. Yabi heads up move to get here in time, and he will keep it even for now.
I mean, FlyQuest, it feels like they've been burned a few times by these slowdowns in the mid-round, right? Bit of time lent to Kadian on this backstab. And so now he's far deeper than Dexter is ready for. Yabi going to connect the spam as well, so they still don't know about this cave player. They still don't know about Kadian.
Good angle, though. Smoke indicates they don't know where he is. Dexter can tuck in, just try and grab a 1v1 off that defuse. This is wall bangable by the AWP, but it won't get a kill in one shot. Dexter holding his nerve right now. Checks it, sees it's a fake, gets back. Oh, they didn't see him. They're running for the bomb. The cover's there. Is there a time? Kadian sticking, and this is ugly for Dexter. He can't hit the shot off the bomb. It's a defuse and the smoke in the face of FlyQuest. So many of these stolen away by Astralis.
In the endings of rounds, Astralis are often one step ahead. They've always had players flanking. They've always had players in behind enemy lines. Here's the full commit to the B play with those mollies down. They've flushed out players to play behind these smokes. Staehr tries to make a play. For the first time in a while, it's a man advantage that was meant to be untradeable.
No!
Kadian just surviving. 4v4, and they still don't know about Staehr in the cave. Oh, Staehr gets one back. They've learned about him now. And so this T side just submerged under the full weight of Astralis, picked apart. Liaz left up in this clutch, but with no time to win it, no chances. It will read 10-0 for Astralis.
And looking for a flawless
This is just such a
Astralis.
sudden change in where the headspace is at for FlyQuest. It doesn't feel like the same team. And so right as Astralis have started peaking, FlyQuest have gone full retreat. Another round that's opened 4v5 for this T side. Dexter looking for the equalizer here as he goes hunting in middle, but there's a lot of angles to check. He's worried about a player close. Yabi just going to swing out wide and deal with him.
I mean, they've had 2 opening kills in the entire map. It's all been Astralis on top, in control. This is nice, not cleared. Vexite.
It feels like there's been a lot of waiting for reactions, and then more often than not, FlyQuest still get caught off guard by the reactions. So it's nice to finally see one of them pan out, but it's from a desperate position, right?
Just
3v5, and now a double main setup out of Astralis. They're almost beckoning FlyQuest in. They want them to chase down where they found this opener. They want them to commit to this A play. Liaz not doing so, doesn't play into the hands of Astralis at least, but it's a lengthy road if he wanted to link up with Regali, who's on the other side of the map. To do that, gonna have to get across middle, and wouldn't you know it, the timing has just opened up. Device leaves this side of the map because Yabi's pushed through main. This is now a bit of a race against the clock because Yabi is right here. He's gonna get that spot on the bomb, and now Regali left in this all alone. Only 20 seconds left. It's a nice shot, sure, but he's got a lot more to do and doesn't have the bomb. This Molly wasting precious time. 10 seconds as the bomb is picked up, and there's no way to win this 1v2 anymore. The clock has decided it.
Kind of the best possible reset. Kind of the most unexpected reset.
Not even kinda.
Definitely.
It literally doesn't get better than this.
How do you improve this? Going to plan. Got to boost up. Regali needs this pick. Device is fired off. They know it's an AWP on the other side. The third opening kill.
Okay.
All map.
Right,
and
you gotta win
Regali
this one
follows
round.
up. No excuses. FlyQuest need this one. They've got to get the trades. There's only Staehr in the site. Swings out wide. Converts the spray so well. But it's Regali highlight reel on a triple kill entry into the B site. That's what it takes. No saving here, Cadian. Time to get loud. 1v3, and Regali saying, I'm not going anywhere near that site. I'm holding this line. You can plant the bomb.
Oh, they've seen him. They know. They're going to try and peek him. That AWP swings first.
Finally.
So they will chase him down, but 1 round for FlyQuest. 1 round.
Goal is now just to close it out without getting too weird.
Big question here is 11 all they get?
Setup looks good to start. Oh, even got a nade to bounce if they're trying. Wait, whoa. Through the smoke. Okay, bomb denied. That's going to be weird. This gets a little bit shaky all of a sudden. As Astralis heads hit the wall and roll onto the floor, running through the cave smoke. Down with a chance, but too many bullets coming his way as FlyQuest sneak a pistol out off the back of that smoke spam from Inns. Bomb denial is where the problems began.
Oh my. Suddenly, he's actually in a good position here. That's the bomb going in first, so surely that's not going to be a problem. Bomb now spotted, rotate starting to come through. Astralis, no chance for them in this Glock round. Dexter calling the shots, Anthin in the herd. This guy does it all. 1 shy of the ace, but all he had to and then some. They don't have an AWP, but they've got rifles on everyone. Enough util to make this happen. Out in the mid early, it's a lot of damage from Staehr, but there's Regali, the one to actually win that out. Far from unscathed in that initial skirmish, still good for 1. Staehr makes his play now, but he never saw Dexter creeping and crawling through the smoke in mid.
And his team even bait for him by shooting from cave. Dexter's got to kill at least.
Yeah, you got to watch out. Creepy crawlies down under. They will get you if you don't keep an eye on them. And Dexter delivers the double to FlyQuest. Still, Yabi has gained some ground, and the bomb is here with him. Cadian's going to secure that plant, and there shouldn't be anything that Inns can do about this. Gets out with 1 and make it the double. in trouble now as the rounds keep racking up for FlyQuest. Astralis make out with a bomb plot at least, so still have chances going forward. They have to clear this. 2 players over in middle. There should be a trade at least, but how much can Dexter get away with? Staehr goes for the check, but it's Dexter getting out with a double kill. Astralis get mauled in the red room. It's straight murder from Dexter. 3 kills on the swing, and there's that Regalio. Mid is closed. Mid is off limits. Astralis have to go elsewhere. Just Staehr in the 1v4 and all across the map. Come FlyQuest, full pressure, no breaks, full throttle, 7-11. 4 rounds the difference now.
There's some reason that FlyQuest feel like they have middle.
All in A play. A's open.
No one's here, but this
Dexter
is
is making a play fast through the smoke in mid. He is already calling the bluff for this. He is hot on their heels on a mid flank, and he can do this quietly. There's no reason to jump the gun here if you're Dexter.
Still a very hard round because Astralis have the post point donut and no one's coming in.
Quad donut on the get-go?
I think it's good.
But there's still util. This was an A rush. It was so fast. There's smokes, there's mollies, there's nades.
Gotta go.
They can get locked out of this post plant. No one's fighting Temple. This line's left open. Just going to waste one of those smokes now to get yourselves out into the site a little bit faster. FlyQuest trying to move in. 2 clean taps out of Cadian, and there's Staehr with a helping hand. Pistols might be enough for Astralis to at least save some face. They finally break through and get onto map point.
All right, big Cadian with a 3K in the post plant, putting that rifle to use in the A post plant. It's a gamble for FlyQuest where they leave it completely open, and despite the flank, they have no one in donut, and so Astralis have all the room in the world to sit in donut, sit in the open, hold behind default. It's a very boxed in post plant, but the team that was in the lead get that like last round. It was 10-10, 10-11. But they get it with still, as you say, plenty of breathing room, and now a pick comes their way as FlyQuest make an aggressive move. A missed shot finally from Regali. That's going to cost you. Astralis get a chance to go back to the cave side.
Oh, Liaz has really got his work cut out for him if they commit to this. He won't be able to do anything about A main. So instead, just you have to hope for a multi-kill here. He tries to go for the escape, just narrowly going to make it back into the site, but they know where he is. They know where he could have got to. Nades fall into donut, damage done. There's the swing out of Dexter, trying to make the difference. Deagle pulled, Liaz can't get a beat, and so it's only Vexite left as Device's AWP lends a helping hand. Vexite arrives a little bit later. Astralis looking for that delayed gratification after the 11-1 start. And if they can beat Vexite, they don't have to worry. Ancient is over. Ancient is done with. And the score settled in what is essentially a BO1. Device is the man you want in this clutch. The star, the experienced man. The face of Danish AWPing. He's the one you want in this clutch, and with good reason. Vexite tapped out as Device is reliable. He will send Astralis the distance in this series. They're still in with a chance to dodge elimination. Trying to dodge elimination from the second play-in in a row at Katowice.
That'd be devastating, right? Going out last place back-to-back years with different squads. And, well, this is at least a map we've seen great form from Device on lately in his opener bounty. Dropped nearly 230 bombs against Wildcard and against Na'Vi. So commendable achievement there. We've got to put it together and pick up a win this time. Right now, it's a fight of Banana, a bit of a scrap the Vexite comes out on top of, and my god, they get turned to dust in Banana.
Util lobbed over from the bottom of mid. That's Device teeing up this line of smokes over towards the long side. It blocks off all these sight lines. Still 3 strong here for FlyQuest. No one open to the long wrap. They actually tried to aggress short. Nice idea for Dexter, but won't get away with it. There's that Mac 10. Open runway now as it's only Liaz down in the pit. Tries his damnedest. Inns comes charging through to lend a helping hand, but it's not enough. And so left on a Vexite here. He looks interested in this 1v2. Has a chance, but he needed that fight cleanly, and I think on taking damage that might decide it alone. Doesn't have the element of surprise anymore, and so just looking to get out of there with this AK.
Wouldn't be so sure about that one. Kit, and he knows they're leaving. They think he's saving. He thinks he can win this whole thing. Yabby won't let it happen. Good awareness from Yabby that this could be a creeping player through apartments.
He's going to have his work cut out for him, though, because Astralis are about to come all guns blazing around this corner. Trying to dodge the util, trying to anticipate their move. There was the chance to strike. There's that util coming out from backside, though, and that will take the pace out of this site here for now. Smokes are in, and Astralis change their tune. Out into the top of mid, Liaz and Dexter, the ones waiting to receive.
Oh, good bait for Dexter, but Liaz has got to do the work here from down in the pit. Finds one, fiddling with nades. They get very close right now. Liaz not even listening for them. Dexter has to bail him out. It's down to a 2v4, but bomb denied with 10 seconds. Device needs to save. Too late to this party.
Regali wants to duel. Slap from the dueling glove, but no one accepts the challenge over in mid, and so we'll just start to go through the motions. This is a wild push. Vexite, what the hell? Through the smoke in at bottom banana. He shift walks through it and catches two players looking the wrong way.
On this A site, they know they're two middle. So Balk player can swing off Regali if required, and that's a big if. He might just nail this. Okay, Device, he's seen that position before. Gonna find the pre-fire on him. Liaz with a smoke in the way, can't actually assist right now. 40 seconds for things to get weird, and this kill could do it. Oh, the 3v5 is building. Do they want to go back?
Wherever they go, they got the advantage, but they've got to be decisive in their action here. Line up for Device. He can only get away with one.
1-1.
So they've got the defense split. 2v1 wherever they go. Either need a multi-kill or it's going to come down to the clutch. Liaz doesn't know where to look right now. Homes in on the long side, strikes, and manages to get back into cover. Liaz can't seal the deal on the second, and so it is this 1v1. Vexite opened the round with a crazy push through that smoke in banana. But his wild times have to continue as he's now been tasked at closing out this 1v1 for FlyQuest. Far more measured than how his round started. He's waiting to see if he can catch Staehr on a reaction. That's not the case, and it's left a lot of time to tick off this bomb as Staehr seals the deal with a clean swing out from short. These rounds can still get weird, though. You got to treat it like a gun round if you're Astralis. In these moments, expect the guns to be gimmicky and fighting you, and that's exactly what's happening over here towards B with a boost up for Regali on this M4. They wanted him to get one and then get the hell out of there, but Staehr had other ideas.
Great shot.
So just group and hit B. When you see that boost, you know there shouldn't be a third man here. Why would there be?
Ooh, Dink as well, but easy kill, Armorless.
Yeah, that was
going for it right now. 3 frags on the entry.
Oh,
careful, Dexter making this round interesting when it has no right to be. Bomb gets planted.
Okay, wait.
Staehr in the chat. That's what he's doing, just holding this long side. Finally moves a little too early. Dexter fighting for his life, and more importantly for his gun. Device does not allow it. And Liaz caught on the escape as well. Excellent exits for Device after Staehr's triple entry. Oh, an apps pop now. That's such a ballsy call with how the game is going. It's a momentum call. They're going to commit through the smoke. This is crazy. It's a risky play. Liaz, he has support this time. The flash kind of does nothing with him looking at the wall as it comes in, and this round peters out immediately. Staehr needed that kill. They have some spawn control. What are you going to do with it? FlyQuest push on the other side. Nice active move for Regali. Cadian still cuts down long play. They can reset. They don't need to commit to this. They know it's 2v2. Does that beckon Astralis in? As the map goes quiet, Liaz in the pit is no surprise.
I mean, this could get really weird now. Regali's making a heads-up play by pushing through mid, but even then, this opens up some variables, some timings. He doesn't clear short.
No way.
Oh. There's the spot from Liaz. That's going to bring Regali back just in time. Thank goodness Liaz got that info, as now it means Regali is here to get that bomb away from Astralis and leave it only on Cadian, where there's no hope.
And it will cost you. Because now they're fighting for their economy and for the winning half. 5-5, Vexite full blind, and it's back to the classic The B rush for Astralis has done them so well in this T side. Inns keeps them honest and gets into the site in time.
Bomb's going to get dropped back, so it feels like Cadian and Yabi do want to try and make a play here, as they've left that bomb behind them for these B players to pick up. They're going to try and take the space now, but that's easy for Dexter. A slow swing, a slow peek, and it didn't work out for Yabi either. The two players that Astralis just regrouped to try and join have both died before the reinforcements got here. And so now into a triple stack, into a heavy lean. Dexter continues putting up numbers for FlyQuest, and there shouldn't be any hope for Staehr here, as he is sandwiched between pit and site.
I feel like Astralis are overcooking in some of these rounds. I wish they would just commit into their B plays. They're probably thinking that going for these B hits, up ult mid this time. Ricali gives him an AK. Oh dear. Arming Astralis on a Tech 9 round to close the half.
Double setup in the apartments. You sometimes see that get weird. It's handled well. Liaz having a drop on down now. His support system's a little ways out, but we'll get here just in time. Vexite pulling up to join him. Even Inns floating around at the spawn. FlyQuest have fully conceded this B side of the map. And they've read this one well. All in the right place at the right time. Astralis get the info of a second player here. Is that going to give them a moment of pause? Big pickup there from Device. Player sneaking in through the spawn. Inns is one step ahead of it. He even holds that shot. Bombers floating with the idea of going back, but they just don't know what's happening over towards B, and they heard that molly get lobbed in by Inns, so that's info enough. They know they have this 2v1 laid out ahead of them. It's Liaz they've got to get past. Last time he was able to find one in this position, but it wasn't enough to win the round for FlyQuest. This time he takes out the full HP player. Device dead. It's left on Acadian. 2 kills deep already. He's going to need the hat trick if Astralis want to tie up this first half in the deciding map.
Wow.
And Cadian is their safe pair of hands. Huge round from the captain of Astralis. Ties this up heading into the final half of play. A pistol round would be a serious uptick for whoever's fortunate enough to get it. And fortune favors the brave here as FlyQuest start to aggress down through, or Astralis rather, start to aggress down through middle. FlyQuest waiting for them.
Oh, a great flash.
Acadian dead first. A quad swing out from the base of mid sees the captain of Astralis out of the round.
They didn't want to sit in silence. They wanted that info, and it cost them an early kill. Walking down mid into a flash setup. The plan has gone perfectly for FlyQuest. How do they end this execution? Spotted in second. And Astralis make a really nice gamble, but are they again going to walk into the waiting arms of FlyQuest on this corner? There is a flashbang available, but Device gets caught before it even goes out. Finally, flash pops in the face. There's no trade. Yabi gets out 3v4. FlyQuest realize they're walking into a stack. They go back.
You just saw Staehr both heard him and saw him up in the kill feed.
Jumps.
They get past down on his aggro routing, and so they know this is an open runway to plant that bomb in at the A site. Yabi might get here, but it's just too late to stop them from crossing. They're already in. Moto Smoke now drips in as well. It's one more from Yabi as he survives on 1 HP. There's 3 health between these two players on Moto's side. You don't fancy that. And so it's cleanly dealt with from FlyQuest.
Yeah, I love that. Back and forth, just tugging at Astralis' hair.
Silent boost to get Vexite up into the apartments. He's going to start clearing these lines now. FlyQuest have a clear idea here with the real estate they're taking. These MAC-10s in the apartments going to look to lead the charge. Intent behind these moves. This isn't some posturing play over towards A only to go back and take Banana. This is all in. This is 3 players barreling out the apartments. Astralis Vex have to stop this. Nearly awkward timing for Staehr. Able to get gun on in time. Staehr, with seconds to spare, is there to put a stop to this A push. Regali out with one. Staehr still alive down in the pit. They know he's here. Teammates pushing through the motor smoke. It's a good move. It's all Staehr right now. On for the ace. Is that enough?
Still alive.
Regali in the clutch. Katie and the one to beat. Regali. New time in the FlyQuest jersey. Chance to prove himself here and now, but shut down by Cadian.
No one thought there was a chance for that, but Regali fought anyway. He fought and he finds 4, as does Staehr. They've burnt out a lot of nades. Got 3 mollies and 3 flashes available for Astralis. Oh, that's a big entry for Inns. Finding Yabi. They just run through blind in middle. FlyQuest. Go back to a B execute. Just going to keep it simple. This is what we wanted out of Astralis, where they have these picks to just go back and play it flat, play it simple. Dexter could get caught on this long timing, and that's clearing middle entirely, but a missed shot for a device. It's still followed up. FlyQuest has still written this round on the B site. They get the entry. The MP9 survives. 2v3, Cadian at the back of the site.
Just trying to buy time, but these rotates are so far away. Cadian will be scrapping, will be fighting all alone.
NT.
Dead after damage. Regali and Liaz both low. Smoke spam could end their round. Device and Staehr left up in this, and Staehr is doing all he can to keep Astralis' Katowice run alive.
Run, it's barely a walk.
Liaz given a chance to peel back. Chance to pick his moment. Time to strike, looking like it's now. First shot connects, and now it's just Device to beat. Low on health. Device
5, 4,
holds
3,
the defuse,
2,
no
1.
swing, and Device keeps Astralis in this. They live to fight another day. Ballsy to commit to the stick in that 1v1.
I love they took the AWP to do it, though. It lets him, you know, hold the mouse button down and then hold E, and then if he gets peeked, he lets go of E, just shoots instantly. And my god, Astralis is still in this. Somehow, some way, refusing to go down without more of a fight. B-Rush comes in. Smoke on the Molotov, not going to stop anyone. Astralis still fight forward, still fight through it. A man up now. Liaz going back with the AK. Will this plant be allowed? I think it has to. They have so many grenades. Get your ducks in a row and get this retake on. Oh, it's lucky that Molly went a second early.
You don't want to fall down at the econ round at a FlyQuest after sticking the landing in 2 wild rounds back to back. They get past Dexter.
Winnable. And
so Liaz 1v3 with a scavenged AK. Has a line onto this bomb. He's going to stop the plant. Things could get weird now. Smoke's down over a banana. Someone's going to get on the defuse. Oh god, it's Yabi. He was low. Staehr had to hit that. Astralis, hold on.
Dude, you can see the stress on Astralis' face. Look how Yabi is reacting some of these rounds. He is looking so stressed.
Okay, none of the AWPers have hit their chances. None of them have struck gold yet.
Careful, Katie, and they're creeping up.
But eventually something's going to give here. One man deep through the short side. Vexite has played with that AWP, having covered the push up. They try to go back and clear out banana. Both AWPs, after missing early, find success now. Regali even goes back in for a little bit more. Not punished, not dealt with yet. They still don't know about Vexite, but likewise, he's not prepared for Staehr. And so Staehr and Staehr strike in tandem. 2 players make it into the pit, but at what cost? They are both low. Time is of the essence. Both players wounded. This is going to take a miracle for FlyQuest if they want to hold on to the lead. First shot lands for Regali. Cadian's boxed in. They were low. There was meant to be no hope, no chances, but here's the plan for FlyQuest. Device, 2 shots could put a stop to this round. Swing it out now, and he can't find a thing. That is not a round that FlyQuest were ever supposed to win.
8 points of health between 2 players, and they clutch it out. 2 against 3. He still blocks them. FlyQuest now won't go. They were going to commit there. Do they still? Nade on the smoke, into the stack. Cadian in right position. Vexite trades it out. There's still plenty of players as the shots come through the smoke. Yabi finds a double. They call Cadian's bluff. They pay the price.
Tried to put a stop to this here and now. And it's
done?
the same players from that last turnaround left up in it for FlyQuest, but they're just so far removed from this round, especially in the case of Liaz. Only 20 seconds left and he's not going for this, so 2v4 written off. The pistols are enough to keep Astralis in this.
My God.
Regali with an aggro line. I mean, he knows in this round, more than any round so far, there is pressure on his shoulders to be that defining character. And the AWP will open. Regali puts FlyQuest up 5v4.
Liaz.
Last time, they were overzealous. They jumped the gun.
No.
And that led to their downfall. They try to accelerate on the back of that opening pick.
The nades.
They don't like what they find. They are wounded. They are hurting. They've gathered that AK at least from middle. But a level playing field now, and a 4-on-3 in this A hit.
The re-aggression is good, but Staehr's low. He could be one shot by a Tech 9, so he needs to be very careful up close. Converts his kill. Device swinging with a rifle, able to just put it to bed. This one's not going anywhere fast, as Astralis stop FlyQuest in their tracks, breaking their money with match point round the corner. And it could be the perfect position for this round. He can set up his team on the long side, scope in. FlyQuest get the perfect entry.
Staehr out on an island here. Staehr wants to come through this smoke and help him, but Staehr's fighting entirely on his own. Staehr low on health. Nade can finish him here, but they'll smoke off Moto. For now, Staehr gets to survive. He'll play into this retake a little bit later. FlyQuest have to battle back a man down. Vexite got this round rolling.
Got a resmoke.
But him and Dexter, two very heavy hitters knocked out. It's Liaz and Regali. The ones that cooked in that 2v3. And they're going to try and deliver here.
No saving, you go for this.
Re-smoke down over towards Moto. Now the push up through the short side. Hoping to come through, but it might never get there. Everyone at Moto falls, and Staehr goes in to a lost site, a lost round. This one is a one-round game. It's overtime or bust for FlyQuest.
It's a gamble Astralis are willing to make. But after re-clearing top banana and giving Yabi that control, they're going to send a rotation back to A. You said Cadian's calling rings around them. You said he's calling the stacks. He's done it yet again. Oh no, Cadian stays on that B bomb site. It's only 3 here. It might be enough though.
Down pressured over a long. Oh, he won't live to tell the tale. Dexter, there's an opening. This was all it took last time. Device, this has to be his moment. This has got to be where Device delivers for Astralis. Boxed in, but not missing a beat. Device off. It's all about Device. He is the main character. Huge round. As the king of Astralis rises up in round 24. Astralis survive and FlyQuest exit.